let's begin our time together. It's always a great pleasure for Rotary to be able to exceptionally value our exceptional teachers. Let's start right away with Ashley. If you'll introduce yourself, please, and tell us a little bit about what you're doing. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ashley Strawbar. I work at Cascade Elementary, and I'm a second third grade split this year. Last year I was a second grade teacher, and this year I went to the second third so I could loop with some of my students from last year, which has been such a joy to get to spend more time with those students and see their growth. My favorite part about my job is just to build connections with kids and families and be a part of a community in a whole bigger way. And one of the challenges, I guess, in our job is the split has been a challenge, but like I think it's made me grow in so many ways. And I'm really excited about it and excited to see how they grow after 2 years with me. And the grant, I'm really excited to build more of a diverse library and some art materials that are also diverse for my students that reflect them in our community. And I'm just so grateful. So thank you for having me here. And I'm going to pass it off to Rachel.
Great. Rachel?
All right. Thank you for having us. Thank you, Renton Rotary, for recognizing our amazing teachers. Again, I'm Rachel Lockhart, proud principal at Cascade Elementary School. I'm proud to share a little bit about Ashley Strawbar. I want everyone to know that she is recognized for her ability to lead with kindness and a warm heart toward all staff and students. And she really is the model for patience, resourcefulness, flexibility, and growth mindset. You just heard her refer to that a minute ago as she described the challenge of having a split and really wanting to take that on to learn and develop herself as a teacher. She's a strong thought partner with her colleagues. She's definitely a leader within her classroom and within her grade level team. She's involved in lots of school committees and activities outside the school day. And she really takes on all of the challenges at Cascade with strength and grace and keeps her kids at the front of her decision making. So Ashley Strawbar is well deserving of this recognition, and I appreciate you giving her that.
Great. Thank you so much, Rachel. I really appreciate it. Well, I see Mr. Cooper has joined us, so let's go right to Zapir.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Sapir Sadzadeh. I'm most often referred to as Chef. That's what I've been called my whole life. I teach culinary arts at Hazen High School, and I've been very blessed with this acknowledgement. I do appreciate it a lot. The cool thing about my job as a culinary arts teacher is that we get to see a lot of instant gratification and allowing children to see and access different paths to, careers and success that maybe aren't so general or traditional, such as going to a four-year college. I myself went to culinary school. So it's cool to see the kids see their hard work right in front of them and make something tangible with their hands. A challenge would be I teach an overload of students, so I have about 500 students every year that I teach, and to get them all graded and to know all of them and to know their stories and to manage their individual education plans and all those things are difficult but rewarding work. The $250 is great. The grant is awesome. We were thinking about contacting the Modernist Cuisine Lab, which is in Seattle and also in Bellevue. They created the greatest encyclopedia of food science about 10 years ago. It's about a $600 set for all the books, but I was thinking we would say we got this beautiful grant from the Renton Rotary and wanted to see if they could send us some stuff. So that is how we are thinking about spending the money. So thank you to the Rotary. We really do appreciate it. And I'd like to introduce our principal at Hazen, our fearless leader, Mr. Craig Cooper.
Thanks, Chef. I apologies for being late and interrupting on my way in. So that was embarrassing, but I am very happy to speak on Chef's behalf and just say that, like so many of you being recognized, just the effort that he puts into connecting with students and really probably the biggest secret weapon, if you will, that I feel like he has is just the love that he creates for his content area, that kids walk away from the culinary program just absolutely loving the work that they get to do with him, and the growth that they make, the way they talk about his class and all of his classes, as far as that sequence of just getting better and better in a kitchen environment, and just what they can do, what they can create. So kudos to all of you, but Chef especially, just the work that you put in and the effort you make to make kids confident in what they're doing is just really cool to see. So I just really appreciate you for that. So thank you all.
Thank you, Craig. And you were not out of line. I figured you were doing principal stuff.
Just a little.
I bet. Let's go directly to Christina, please.
Hi, my name is Christina Wendorf, and I teach kindergarten at Bryn Mawr Elementary. I just feel so blessed to be in this position. All 4 of my own children went through Bryn Mawr, and I live blocks from the school. And I think what I love most about my job is just I am very much embedded in this community, and it is so fun kindergarten is so fun. You get to just watch and grow and love these kids all through elementary school. And I mean, what I love so much is also a challenge. They're tiny little humans, and they come in with big feelings, and we work really hard to normalize big feelings and small feelings. And I think we and in doing that, we work on self-regulating, and we work on self-advocacy and solving those problems and communicating the feelings that often cause the problems. And it's really so amazing to watch these tiny humans learn to solve problems and identify their feelings. And then that lends itself to the confidence and the self-advocacy that just runs right into the academics. And I feel really honored to be in this position, and I'm super honored by this award. And I would like to use the grant money to build up the social emotional tools in my classroom. We have a lot of friends, especially at the beginning of the year, that just need a little more comfort. And so I'd like to buy some weighted stuffies and some just extra things, and also increase the social emotional books we use. So we have class meetings every day, and I would like to just add to the collection of things that help my little friends understand their feelings and solving problems. Thank you so much.
That's perfect. Oh, I love it. Annie, tell us more.
Yes. Hi, I'm Annie Parker. I am the principal at Bryn Mawr. I'm new to Bryn Mawr this year, and I know Christina said kindergarten's super fun. It is super fun, but boy, it takes a really special person to teach 5-year-olds because it's a lot of work, and Christina goes above and beyond. And one of the reasons I chose her for this grant and award is because she really shows up. She shows up for her community. She stays extra hours. She pulls together parents in the community to do kindergarten meetups. She helps her teammates. She really leads in the collaborative environment to her PLCs and our lab days. And she's just amazing. And I'm so grateful to Rotary to have this opportunity to give teachers grants for their students and also just recognize all their hard work. So congrats, Christina, you deserve it.
That's super. And last but not least, Colin Knight, who teaches at McKnight. So now that should be easy enough for people to remember. Will you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Absolutely. And sorry I'm late. I'm picking up my kids from after this, and I got to rush out after this meeting, so had to be home first. But yeah, so my name is Colin Knight. I teach at McKnight Middle School. I teach 7th and 8th grade language arts there, and teaching middle school now for 11 years. The thing I enjoy the most is the personalities of the kids. So I've taught both 7th and 8th grade, and just the difference that you see from one year to the next, and both the goofiness, the like growing awareness of the world around them is really pretty special, and day to day is really awesome. I say growing awareness because the challenge is the lack of awareness as well of the people around them, and like that learning process is you know, it's really challenging for them to understand that they have this place that has limits, and that they have to control themselves both in relationship to the people around them and the greater world, and to learn that process. As far as how the money will be spent, I teach language arts, and Renton School District has done an awesome job of providing classroom libraries. But it is something that is incredibly important for students who have such a wide range of reading abilities to provide really engaging text. So I plan on spending as much as I can of that money on engaging books and you know, fiction and nonfiction for my students. And it's just a constant process of building that library. So thank you so much to the Renton Rotary for providing those funds. And I'll introduce my principal, Amy Fry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. My name is Amy Fry. I am the principal at McKnight Middle School, and I'm really excited to tell you more about Colin. When we first started looking at names of potential nominees, it was unanimous. Everybody immediately said Colin Knight. And it's absolutely, like, if you know Colin, you would understand why. He is one of our amazing language arts teachers. His classroom is marked by just so much positive, creative energy every day. When you go in, 7th or 8th graders, so many middle schoolers in there, and they are all engaged. They are all locked in on what Colin is asking them to do. And he really empowers students to take ownership in their own learning. There's lots of choice for students. They do lots of projects, lots of presentations, things that are important for students. They're working on some things right now where they're teaching others in their class about important considerations like mental health, things like that. Besides in the classroom, Colin is also a leader in our campus. He is our 8th grade grade level lead, and he is pivotal in a lot of the positive behavior supports that we have in our building. He puts together a lot of our incentive programs. He sends out the emails to get other teachers and students excited, counts all of the loot and sends updates. So in the classroom, outside of the classroom, he is a consistently positive and student-focused, influential presence in our building, and we are so proud to have him as our nominee.
That is a perfect way to conclude. We are so excited to be able to honor all of you. And to the administrators and to the Renton School District, I say thank you on behalf of Rotary. Thank you so much.